Welcome to Biggest Spoilars, the destination for exclusive spoilers, latest updates.
General Hospital spoilers for the coming 2 weeks, December 1st to December 12th, reveal that Jason Morgan will play idol while Michael Corinthos gets an enticing offer and Carly Spencer extends an olive branch. During the week of December 1st to 5th, Ned Quartermaine will come home in time for Thanksgiving and assure Brooklyn Quartermaine that he's doing just fine following all the heart attack drama. The lemon, on the other hand, wouldn't be just okay after Outback presumably tears it to shreds. It looks like Outback will be the reason the Quartermaines formally again have to order pizza. As for Willow Tate, she'll deal with some anxiety ahead of her marriage to Drew Kane. Nina Reeves will give Willow a punch to just bail on the form, but Willow will try to move forward with it. Of course, there's no guarantee the marriage will be completed. Willow will struggle over whether to become Drew's woman. So stay tuned to see what she'll eventually decide to do. Over with Laura Collins, she'll get an awful surprise and entrust in someone. There's been some buzz about John Lindstrom eventually reprising his part as Kevin Collins in many new scenes, so Kevin may come home from Dublin and advance an observance to Laura. Across city, Michael will get an enticing offer. Will this involve striking back at Drew, further justification bolstering, or maybe some kind of concession with Willow involving the kiddies? Jen Sidwell will also throw his power around and work another angle to get the peers he's after. Sonny Corinthos will feel cornered after Sidwell's coming move, so he'll have to figure out a new strategy. As for Trina Robinson, it looks like she'll find out about Portia Robinson's gestation and worry about the Bobbies. Interest in Curtis Ashford as a possible shooter suspect. Away, Giovanni Gio Palmieri and Emma Scorpio Drake will carry out another plot, so that could involve trying to figure out the whereabouts of Professor Henry Hank Dalton's off-lot lab. Meanwhile, Britt Westbourne will throw back some drinks as a way to numb her pain and deal with her growing worries. Jason will play idol for Britt when she needs him most, so we'll see if she'll eventually unmask some of the secrets she's been keeping. Other GH spoilers say Carly will extend an olive branch and try to patch effects up with Lucas Jones, but further trouble could be brewing as Lucas settles into life at Windmere. The week of December 8th to 12th should bring some creepy moments at the castle and may leave Lucas feeling a bit weirded out. However, his life could be at threat if Lucas discovers too important about the design Sidwell's connected to while he's living under the same roof. Jocelyn Jacks will continue her current charge, but she'll clash with Jack Brennan over his decision to shoot S. Vaughn down and discipline him for their continued romantic involvement. Back with Carly, she'll likely visit Valentine Cassadine once he's officially transferred to a stateside captivity installation. That'll make it easier for Carly and Valentine to nail down what's coming in their plot against Brennan. General Hospital spoilers say plenitude of sneaky moves are ahead, so stay tuned for updates on all the unsettling news and fierce competitions. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Jen Sidwell will compass his coming power play, so furious Sonny Corinthos will end up feeling cornered by his adversary. As Sidwell refocused out to Ava Jerome, he's not a gracious clunker. Sidwell surely wasn't pleased over the Measure C outgrowth since it meant losing his chance at Sonny's peers. Still, Sidwell isn't the kind of Joe who just throws in the kerchief when effects don't go his way. Rather, Sidwell improvises and tries other paths to getting what he wants. GH suckers know Sidwell has formerly been making some bold moves against Sonny and Laura Collins. After Sidwell took care of his Professor Henry Hank Dalton problem, he'd Dalton's body placed in Laura's box. Sidwell no doubt knew that Laura would freak out and call Sonny, so he was suitable to make a mess for them both. It transferred a big communication, but now Sidwell is about to shoot yet another bone. In the December 4th occasion, Sidwell will flex his power. We'll see some situation where Sidwell shows off his minatory side again and makes further trouble, presumably for Sonny grounded on GH spoilers for December 5th. That's when Sonny will find himself feeling cornered, which is no way nearly he wants to be. It sounds like Sidwell will find some way to gain the upper hand on Sonny and try to use this to force him to surrender his peers. Of course, Sonny is stubborn and doesn't like to let someone like Sidwell push him around. There's no guarantee that Sidwell's plan will work, but he's surely going to make a power play that could leave Sonny mealy. Sidwell's forthcoming scheme could boomerang if he pushes Sonny too far. Though it'd have to be a last resort, Sunny has entirely ruled out the possibility of wiping Sidwell off the chart entirely. It's clear that Sidwell is willing to cross some dangerous lines. Sidwell was supposedly behind Rocco Falconeri's attack in Gibby, so he is hysterical to use Sunny and Laura's grandson as part of all his designing. Will Sidwell's coming move involve another jam for Rocco or maybe add to Laura's Dalton cover-up agony? What will leave Sunny feeling so cornered by Sidwell in the coming occurrences? Anyhow, General Hospital spoilers say some Sidwell marvels are still to come, so Sunny will have to handle the raising trouble to his loved ones. When Michael checked in for an appointment at the sanitarium, Elizabeth noticed he was looking around for Willow and was told she would been put on executive leave. Elizabeth said she hoped Michael would talk with Willow, for her sake and his. Michael indeed thanked Liz for all she would done for Willow. It really speaks volumes to who you're as a person. There are not numerous people who would let Willow stay with them right now, Michael said. That is when Liz told Michael that Willow was staying with Drew. I do not know why I am surprised. Every occasion Willow has to course correct and make a good decision, she makes a terrible one rather, Michael said. Liz refocused out that Willow sounded to suppose that being with Drew was the stylish shot she had at seeing her children. But if you have a way to move her else, Liz suggested. Michael knew that Elizabeth meant giving Willow access to their kitties. He refocused out that Willow made no trouble to keep him connected to his kitties while he was in Germany. Liz refocused out that she tried to visit, but Michael did not count that time. Drew is the man she wants to be with, and no matter what he does, every single time she just goes back to him, Michael said. He felt that keeping Willow down from the kitties was guarding them from their mama and her continued foolish choices. Willow arrived at Drew's place with a wallet, but did not look happy about it. Drew came up behind her and said, "Having you back in the house is the stylish thing that has happened to me in a long, long time." Willow admitted it felt strange to be there as she had not been in the house since right before their ill-fated marriage. She wondered how Drew could live there like he was not actually shot there. "The same way I get through all the challenges. By allowing about you," he said. Drew told Willow that if she had bad recollections about the house, also he'd just get a new bone. Willow still sounded reflective. "Are you having alternate studies about moving back in then with me or being with me at all?" Drew asked. Willow said that she just knew that she was going to be set up shamefaced, so she could not get too comfortable. Drew had confidence that Alexis could get her off. Drew also got down on one knee and formally again asked Willow to marry him. Willow was a bit taken suddenly as Drew explained he did not want a big marriage. "Indeed, if you do go to trial, there is no better defense than me standing beside you as your hubby," Drew reminded. Willow also started considering the offer, but also told Drew she wanted to get married for the right reasons. Drew also asked if Willow loved him. Nina met with Liesl at the Port Charles Grill at Liesl's decree. "I need you to use your editorial powers for good. Do a story about Rocco and the gross confinement of justice by the PCPD," Liesl prayed. Nina did not suppose writing about Rocco in a fashion magazine would do any good. She allowed. Lulu had better news connections. Nina reminded Liesl that Rocco had a Vil guarding him when Willow did not have anyone except for Drew. Liesl could not believe that Willow indeed went back to Drew. Liesl indicted Nina of making effects worse for Willow by giving her a false justification. Nina also admitted that the one thing she did to save Willow that she rued was throwing Portia under the machine. "It turns out I may have thrown Portia under the machine for nothing because supposedly, Michael's justification is not as iron-sheathed as it first sounded," Nina mused. Just also, Ava appeared and told them that Britt had just disintegrated her rearmost trade. Drew was the coming person to appear and invited the ladies to his house for a big Thanksgiving surprise. As for Willow, she stopped by the sanitarium to ask Elizabeth to come for Thanksgiving and be her maid of honor for a living room marriage. Michael eavesdropped the whole thing. Alexis, Danny, and Jason arrived at Lulu's house, so Charlotte and Danny could get their statements straight. Laura answered the door and told them that Lulu was getting Charlotte from Academy. "And if all goes well, Dalton will be finished for good," Alexis said, intimidating Laura. Danny, Alexis, and Jason went outside before Lulu appeared with Charlotte. Nathan approached them and told Lulu that she demanded to tend to Rocco incontinently. Outside, Danny and Charlotte rehearsed their statements before publicizing their big taradiddle. And that is when Dalton punched Rocco, Danny said, much to the grown-ups' surprise. They wondered why they had not heard the story before. We did not suppose it was our story to tell. We were also hysterical that if we told you this that Dalton would lie indeed more and say commodity indeed worse, Charlotte explained. Are you too sure that this is the story you want to go with? A skeptical Laura asked. Charlotte claimed it was not a story, but the grown-ups were induced. Jason stepped in. However, this whole thing is going to blow up, and it's not going to be good for anyone, if the grown-ups catch you in any falsehoods. Alexis asked to speak to Laura and Jason outdoors. They're so lying, Alexis blazoned. And not veritably well, Laura added. Alexis refused to put their statement on record. Laura wanted to stay until Lulu got back to do anything differently. Alexis walked back into the house and told the kiddies that she knew they were lying. Britt was floored when she saw Rocco's bruised and crippled face at the juvenile detention center. She demanded that the guard bring her a first aid tackle. Rocco told Britt that she should not be nice to him because he stole her crucial fob. Britt was more concerned with Rocco's bruises, but Rocco was not as upset. My grandpa Sonny knows now, and he will take care of it, Rocco said. Britt allowed. That Sonny would just make effects work for Rocco. She left and promised to get Rocco out of there before leaving. After Britt left, Nathan and Lulu arrived. Rocco assured them that he was okay. I've a feeling that Rocco was targeted for his connections, which means any quantum of time that he spends then's dangerous, Nathan said. He told the guard he was taking Rocco into his guardianship and back to the PCPD. Sonny set up Justine at the PCPD and claimed that they had to talk. Justine was surprised to learn that Rocco had been roughed up. Fix it. Get him out of there. Or I will, Sonny asserted. Justine wouldn't budge and refused to give anyone special treatment. Justine said she was hoping to meet with Dalton again, but he appeared to be missing. She also told Sonny that the forensic platoon did not find any substantiation that Rocco trashed the lab. She allowed. That was why Dalton had gone missing. She planned to push for an immediate bail hail. When Sonny exited the interrogation room, he was pleased to see Rocco with Lulu and Nathan. Sonny entered the interrogation room to sit with Rocco. Lulu asked if Nathan risked his job for Rocco's sake. Nathan was ready to let the chips fall where they may, indeed when Justine took him to task for what he'd done. Justine also told Rocco that the bail hail would be in many hours. You will be sleeping in your own bed tonight, Rocco, she said. Ava paid Sidwell a visit at Windmere to tell him that she had some new art he might like. Sidwell said he didn't want to bandy art, but asked if Ava knew of any peers for trade. Sidwell admitted that he was in a bad mood and was not being a gracious clunker. Ava suggested that Sidwell and Sonny could just make peace now, but Sidwell did not feel interested. I misdoubt that Sonny Corinthos has ever known peace, and I misdoubt that he ever will, he said. Britt soon showed up and said that she demanded to speak with Sidwell. As soon as Ava left, Sidwell blew up at Britt for shambling in and reminded her of what happened to Dalton. I misdoubt you want to suffer the same fate, he advised. Britt reminded Sidwell that all of Faison's exploration would die with her, so she was more precious alive. Britt asked Sidwell to help her with the Rocco situation. Did commodity be to dear Rocco? Sidwell asked. Britt realized that Sidwell was the bone. Who had Rocco attacked?